they're just different. They're just thinking differently. They're not completely gone. They're not absolutely lost. They have just changed their state of mind. I'm Josh Dorman. I call myself a painter. My work is a mix of collage, drawing, and painting. I like for my collage elements to take me or the viewer outside of the present moment. There's no printed photography materials. It's all old engravings, diagrams, mixed with paint, layers and layers. So I'll glue things down, paint on top, glue more things down. A man named Michael Verde, who runs the Memory Bridge Foundation, does interesting work with dementia. So he commissioned me, flew me to Chicago to spend a week in a nursing home with, it turned out to be 6 or 7 people with dementia, different stages. There were some social workers and Michael himself interviewing these people. It was all being documented on film, which turned into the film There Is a Bridge. I was there sketching, taking notes, soaking it in. Then we'd go back to the hotel at night and sketch, draw on top of maps, snippets of everything, of what they said in the present, memories of their past that were accurate, their memories that were totally inaccurate. And over the next 6 or 8 months, I made these large paintings, each one about that individual. Thelma in particular was somebody who was very incoherent, but there were moments, these little moments, and it had to do with presence, the person being present with them. Just the attention they were getting, the kindness, the time, elicited memory. They relaxed and they remembered things. Lula was more coherent, remembered more of her life. So, and she was from Kentucky. I saw her as an aging Southern belle. She talked about her, her social life and the parties and the riding horses and the chickens she took care of. So all of that went in there. It's weird to say this, that my creative process brain, I imagine, is not that far from someone with dementia. It's a weird thing to say, but the way I work with collage is one thing will remind me of another. It may not make sense. It may not be logical. To me, there's a beauty in accepting the images that come. The titles were important to me. So this is called There Were Horses There. And when I was listening to people with dementia, that's the kind of thing they might say. They're remembering part of their past. They don't know where it was, but there were horses there. That kind of line would come up and be just beautiful, haunting, poetic. And maybe, it's okay that they don't remember exactly where that was. I think people can still maybe commune with them just in a different way. You just can't expect the things you used to expect. And that's, I guess, the connection to art, is that I want people to look at my work, especially in this series, but in any of my work, and be like, I can't make complete sense of that. That's not one view of a landscape. That's not one person's face, but it's still beautiful or compelling or intriguing. I mean, I think what a lot of artists do in general, and I think mine specifically, is create alternate realities that may not match our standard reality. Time shifts, space shifts, faces shift, and it can be perceived as a beautiful thing or a poetic thing, not as purely wrong, terrifying, inaccurate. Yeah, and I think the best thing to get there is to just listen and accept wherever they are.